G'day, this is Michael from Coin Collecting and Detecting. Today got some more 5 cent coins to go through here. So this is about $20 worth of 5 cent coins. Going to be looking for the Flamingo error again. I'd love to find one of those. And actually I've just received a message from Kylie24 over on YouTube. And she said that someone's listed a Flamingo error on a 2005 5 cent coin as well. So there's another one to keep an eye out for. So I need to keep an eye out for the 2001s and the 2005s for that Flamingo error. And what I'm referring to, for people who are not too sure what the Flamingo error is, it's on the bottom of the 5. This is the 5 cent coin upside down. At the bottom of the 5, you get this extra bit of metal on the beak, on the bottom of the 5 here, and it looks like a flamingo's beak. That's what the error is that you look for. So some selling prices on those, $29 to $50 each are some selling prices on those 5 cent coins. And I'd love to find one. I wouldn't sell mine if I found it. If I found a few of them, I might consider selling some excess ones, but I'd love to just find one. Hello there, g'day, how's it going? Mr. Mav42, hope you've had a good day. Yeah, so I'm going to be searching for those Flamingo errors and plenty of other things too. There's lots of things to search from the 5 cent coin, so I'll just zoom in a little bit closer to get a bit more detail. Hi from the UK, g'day Megan. Yeah, welcome aboard. Hope you've had a good day. I'm not sure what time it is over there in the UK. It actually might be in the middle of the night over there. It's 2:18 p.m. in Australia at the moment, or in where I'm in Australia anyway, but I'm not sure what time it'll be over there. Good so far, mate. How's yours? Going well? Going well? Yeah, ticking everything off that I wanted to get done today, so it's all good. 5 a.m. currently in the UK. Ooh, okay, so nice and early. Okay, now the question is, Megan, if you've been up all night or if you just got up early, yeah. Oh, this one here, this one can have an alien antennae error, and you can get extra bits of metal coming out the side of this circle and can make it worth a lot of money. So I'll show you what to look for. And that this is it right here. So this coin here is listed for $15,000 on eBay. So you've got these extra bits of metal coming out of the circle. That's called an alien antennae error. And this is the coin you look for. It's a 2016 coin. So these coins without the error, they're worth a little bit. So $1.85 to $7 to coin collectors. Not a huge price, but I reckon they're really cool. So I hold on to all of these ones. 12 a.m. in the eastern US. Okay, cool. Okay, middle of the night there. Awesome. I woke up at like 3 a.m. and can't get back to sleep. Okay, right. It's unfortunate. Oh well, enjoy some coin searches here from Australia. Learn a couple of things, and maybe when you visit Australia, you might be able to pick up some rare coins, searching through coins. Or these 2007s, you can have this with the Queen's head on both sides of the coin. It's a bit of a minting error, and they're quite rare, but there's some recent selling prices between $990 and $2,300. So that's a 2007. It's known on a 2007. Pretty rare, but it's definitely worth checking. What do you do with the coins after? All the coins I drop into the bag here, I just take back to the bank and put them through the coin deposit machine. And then the money just goes straight back into my bank account. Yeah. And then I just go and get some more coins out and do it all again. So bit of a cycle. Ooh, here we go. This one's a Fijian coin, a 1969 5 cent coin from Fiji. And it's interesting that the same size as our 5 cent coin, and that's why it gets caught up. If you look at that side on, it looks exactly the same size as our coins. And same with the New Zealand 5 cent coins. And that's why you sometimes come across them. So that's really cool. Dean the Bean, hi, how's it going? Have you ever had the same coin twice? I'm not too sure. What time is it there? It's 2:21 p.m. here in Victoria. Yeah, Victoria, Australia. Does it cost extra to buy coins in a roll? No, it doesn't. No, these are just from the bank. You just pay face value for them, so just whatever the coin is worth. So in this coin roll, there's $2 worth of 5 cent coins. Yeah. 101 coins. Hey, how's it going? Oh, here we go. 2001. Let's check this for a flamingo. Ooh, not on that one. You mean PM, not AM? Yeah, you're right, actually. Sorry about that. Yeah, PM. Sorry. Yeah, 2:22 PM. Yep. Sorry, apologies. I heard something about a 5 cent. They're going to stop making them. Yeah, they keep on hearing whispers of that, but yeah, I'm not too sure. Hi, mate. Can you keep your 5 cent coins? I went through a bucket of them, and for very little reward. Okay. Yeah. No, you get a lot of them. As in, if you get $50 or $100 worth, you get a lot of coins. So you go through a lot of coins, but you just take them back to the bank and put them through the coin deposit machine, and you get all your money back. I appreciate the roses there, Karina. Yeah. So you just turn them over, and I got a bag of uncirculated ambulance service to 2021. I can't find what they would be worth. And those ambulance $2 coins, $5 to $10 are some recent selling prices on those ones. They're on my $2 coin list. So yeah, if you're interested in knowing what coins, recent selling prices on coins, I've got lists that yeah, I've got some prices, recent selling prices. So yeah, if you're interested in knowing what to look for on Australian coins, you can grab those through the link in my bio. Go to my bio, and there's a little link there under the Australian flag, and goes across to my link tree. And I've got a little coin list sort of package there. So yeah, you scratch a specific itch in my brain. Cool. Well, there you go. I'm glad to help you out with that. Is that for a bag? That's individual coins. If you're talking about the ambulance coin, the 2021. Yeah, so individual coin sales between $5 and $10 each. If you're after the, oh, here we go. This one could be a queen's head on both sides or not. If you're after the bag sales, then probably just jump on eBay and search up a bag, as in ambulance 2021 ambulance coin bag, and see what listings come up, and then filter your search to sold items to see what they've been selling for, and yeah, go from there. Phoenix, I love your videos. Also, Nora says hi. Oh, g'day, Nora. Hope you're having a good one. And thank you for that. I appreciate that, Phoenix. Kind comment. Love your content from someone else there too. Who's that? Mary Ellie. Cool, thank you. Appreciate it. You don't worry too much about errors on front, just mintage years. Yeah, that's true. Like, I tend to know which years to look for, so I'm looking at the dates because I know some of the errors where you've got, say, double heads. We've got the queen's head on both sides of the coin. I know which sort of coins that's known to happen on. So I'm sort of more looking at the dates mainly. I mean, people go about it in different ways. Like, if I slowed right down and I looked at every single coin and I looked at the detail really closely to see if there's any errors, like little blobs of metal that aren't supposed to be there, I could do that, but it's just really time consuming. So the way that I go about it is, yeah, there's certain things that I look for, and yeah, look for the dates, and then I know which ones to look for. So this one here is a New Zealand 5 cent coin. They don't use them in circulation anymore, but because they're the same size as our 5 cent coins, yeah, they show up a fair bit. Oh, not a fair bit, but semi-regularly when you're going through coins here. So this one's in pretty good condition, a 1975 New Zealand 5 cent coin. Cool. So that's 2 foreign coins I've found today. Fiji and New Zealand. Cool. Also, Salter, say hi. What's your most expensive coin you have? Oh, I don't really know, because the values of coins sort of change over time, and I haven't, yeah, short of me going through my whole collection and then checking the current values on them, I couldn't really answer that honestly, unfortunately. Oh, I could answer it honestly, but I don't know. Yeah. What are you looking for exactly at the moment? I'm looking for flamingo errors. I'm looking, while I'm doing that, I've got a list of coins, like there's 19 different 5 cent coins that are worth more than just 5 cents. So I've got my list up in front of me, and you can pick that list up yourself through the link in my bio. There's a small charge for it, but you just got to find 1 or 2 coins and it pays for it if you're looking at covering the cost of it. Yeah, but my main focus is the flamingo error, and I'll show you what that is. So it's this 5 cent coin. This is the bottom of the 5 cent coin. Whoops, dropped my little pointer. So you're looking for this extra bit of metal off the bottom of the 5, and it makes it look like a flamingo's beak there. That's a 2001 coin. So it's none of the 2001s, but I saw a comment on my YouTube video saying someone's found one on a 2005 5 cent coin as well. So I'll start looking for the 2005s for this same era. Some prices on those, $29 to $50 are some recent selling prices on that era. But if I find one, I'm going to hold on to it to start off with. But if I find multiples, then I might consider selling to coin collectors all over Australia. But that's my main focus on today's search. Check my latest video on the $2 2020 mule coin discovered. Cool, awesome. That's pretty cool. Yep. Holy moly. Yes. All right, let's keep on focusing on this. Hi there, I'm currently working with you and your team, and I'm a little bit of a few more days to PR. Not sure what you're referring to there, but I'll best recommend any Facebook pages for selling coins. No, I can't really, because I'm not on Facebook myself, so I can't really suggest any ones there. I think there's one called AC Australian Coin, and oh no, I'd just be sort of guessing at the title of it, because yeah, unfortunately I'm not on Facebook, so I couldn't suggest any. Changeover coin. This is a changeover 5 cent coin from 2016. So these can sell anywhere from about $1.85 to $7. This one's pretty worn, so be a bit of a struggle, be at the lower end of that price scale. But I hold on to all of these. I reckon they're pretty cool. So yeah, nice to have a changeover for sure. Why are you looking at the head, but the flamingo is on the tail side? Yeah, because that's where the flamingo error is. It's on that side of the coin where you've got a little bit of an extra blob of metal off the bottom of the 5, and it looks a bit like a flamingo's beak. That's the error I'm looking for. Yep. But I look on this side because I know the date. I've got to look at the dates on this side. The 2001 coins and the 2005 coins are the ones you look for it on. All right, these 2007s can have the Queen's head on both sides. On a very rare occasion, they're worth a lot of money if you can find one of those. I think it's only on certain years, right? So no point looking on wrong years. That's right. Yeah, there's certain years that these things come up. And this coin here, a 1969 5 cent coin, this can have a Queen's head on both sides of the coin. It's a bit of a minting error. And one of those sold for $2,600. And unfortunately, that wasn't one of them. But I'll show you. This is my this is an errors book, and it's about coins and everything. So Renix Australian pre-decimal and decimal coin errors, and I'll show you that 1969 5 cent coin. It's close to here. That sold, that I'm just referring to. Oh, I might not actually have a picture of it. Here we go. So it's this one here. So it's got the Queen's head on this side and on that side of the coin. So they're different sides of the coin. You can see there's 2 black marks there, and there's 1 black mark there. So it's the different side of the coin. And 1969. And these are some of the prices that they sold for. It has the auctions where they sold. So I'll just show you the price. So it's a 1969 double obverse, and it sold for $2,600, that one there. And it's sold at this auction here, IAG, in 2007. So it was a few years ago. But yeah, if someone's found one, there's probably more likely to be others out there. So cool. What is your most valuable coins you've found? I found a couple of those wavy baseline 20 cent coins. And they can be worth up to about $5,000 in perfect condition, but mine were really worn, so they were about $300 each. What's the sheep's head worth on the 50 cent? The 1991 ram's head. I refer to them as the ram's head. I'll just have a look at my 50 cent list. What prices? Recent prices. $2 to $50 are some recent selling prices on those. So depending on the condition, yeah, worth up to $50. Or that's what some have sold for anyway. And that shows the difference that the condition can really play into the value of a coin. That yeah, some of the ones that are probably in pretty rough condition sell for around about the $2 mark. But if it's in really good condition, $50. So for exactly the same sort of coin. Good luck, Michael. Thanks, Charlie. Appreciate it. Popcorn. Nice. What's your oldest coin you got? 1797 2p coin. It's probably my oldest. What's the error on the ram's head? I don't know if there's an error on the ram's head. It's just this coin here. The ram's head that I think someone was asking about. They're just asking what the value of these are. They're a lower mintage coin, and it's a pretty cool design. So coin collectors like them. I like them. All the ones I find, I hold on to them. So I've never sold any of these just because I like the design. So yeah, they're worth a little bit more to coin collectors, and that's what drives the price a little bit higher. So there's no errors that I'm aware of, but yeah, so it doesn't have to have an error to be worth more money. It's some of the coins are just low mintage, meaning they didn't make many of them in particular years, and they can be worth money because they didn't make many. So the 1972 5-cent coins, $6 to $90 each, and it's just the standard issue 1972. It's because they didn't make as many, and they're pretty hard to find, and especially in good condition, they're hard to find. Congrats on your first rotated Federation the other day, my man. Yeah, thank you for that, Tyson. Yeah, I love that rotation error. I'll show you just now. I've got it on my desk up here. So the error that Tyson's referring to is this one here. So this is a $1 coin from 2001. And if you flip it around, see the Queen's head pointing up to the sky. She's supposed to be pointing to 3 o'clock when you flip it around like that. So this is an error. It's called a rotation error. One of these similar sort of rotation of this sold for $100 recently on eBay. So definitely worth looking for that error. Hello all from the Oregon coast. Awesome. Yeah, welcome aboard. Fairway, I'm from the Ocean Grove on the Victorian coast, or an Australian coast, southern coast. There we go. Okay. Do you remember me sending you that Australian flag 50-cent coin with incused? I mean like a photo of it or something like that. Oh, geez, off the top of my head. People send me things all the time, like photos and emails all the time, sort of showing me the things that they've found, which is really cool. I love seeing those sorts of things. So yeah, I love it. What are you looking for? I'm new. There's a number of different 5-cent coins that are worth more than just face value, but the main thing I'm sort of focused on today, this is one of the years that it can happen on. This one's a 2005, and I'll show you a picture of what I'm looking for. So this is a 5-cent coin, so this is the other side of the 5-cent coin. So that's the same orientation is what's in this photo here. But what we're looking for an extra bit of metal off the bottom of the 5. It's not supposed to be there like this in the photo. So this looks a bit like a flamingo's beak. But the coins don't usually have that. So I'll try and get the right focus. Ooh, it's because... oh man, struggling to get the focus on that. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for. And they can be worth a fair amount of money. So I'll zoom in. And this is normal here where you haven't got any extra metal off the bottom of the 5. So 2005 and 2001, that can happen on. $29 to $50 are some recent selling prices on the 2001 Flamingo errors. Popcorn. Thanks, Thanks for the popcorn. What do you do with the excess 5-cent coins you're putting into the bag? I take them back to the bank and I put them through the coin deposit machine. Yeah, and it just puts the money straight back into my bank account. And then I just get some more coins out and do it all again. All right, this one's in not too bad a condition for a 1979. Let's check the other side. Yeah, that's not too bad, so I might put that aside. I've got a set of coins, and if I find a coin that's in good condition, I'll check to see if it's better than the one I've already got in my set, and I might upgrade that, so that's pretty cool. What's the most rarest 5-cent coin and its worth? Probably an Alien Era 5-cent coin. This one here is listed on eBay for $15,000. So it's a 2016 5-cent coins, but it's got this extra, they call it Alien Antennae Era, coming out of the circle here. So you're looking for those 2 bits of extra metal coming out of the circle. So this one's listed for $15,000, but that's a very ambitious price. But I mean, you can list things whatever you want to. Oh, here we go, right on cue, one of these coins. But yeah, and you can see on this one, it doesn't have that extra bits of metal coming out of the circle, unfortunately. But I hold on to those coins anyway. But yeah, that one's listed for 15 grand. There's another one listed for $12,300, and another one listed for $1,500. So there you go, bit of a range in prices. In New Zealand, there aren't any circulation anymore, so there are certain years that are worth thousands. Ah, there you go. I found one a little bit earlier on, a New Zealand 5-cent coin. Maybe people are bringing them over here so that, they can cash them in. But this one's a 1975, and this one's in pretty good condition for a 5-cent coin, for a 1975 as well. So I do have a book that I picked up on New Zealand coins and banknote values, so I might check my book out, see if it's worth anything. How much does an Australian Frontline Workers $2 coin go for? Ooh, what are we looking at? $5.50 to $7 are some recent selling prices on those. Ooh, that was a 2005. Where was that? I needed to check that for the Flamingo Era. Not on that one. How much does a $1 donation dollar go for? Oh, I haven't really checked the prices on those recently, but probably between about $2 and maybe $5 if it's in good condition. There's coin collectors all over Australia, and they like to have one coin from each year, generally speaking. And yeah, to have someone send one out to their house, then yeah, probably between about $2 and $5, I'd say. What's the most expensive coin and how much do they sell for? Oh, geez, that's a good question. It depends. If you're talking about circulating coins you can find in circulation, probably $6,900 for a $1 mule coin. So this coin here, one of these sold for $6,900. So it's a $1 coin from the year 2000. And it's got this double rim effect around the outside of the coin here. And they call it a mule because it's a bit of a mixture between 2 different coins. It's a $1 coin, but they struck this side of the coin, a really small amount of them were struck with the 10-cent sized die on the back, which is the thing that strikes the coin, that puts the design on there. And because it's a 10-cent sized die, it is a lot smaller, a little bit smaller than the $1 coin, and it created this double rim effect around the outside. So one of these sold for $6,900. And people find those. Yeah, people can find those. Tyson, hey Michael, do you personal standard collection of each denomination year? Do you use flips? Sorry, I'm not too sure what that question is. Hey Michael, for you personal standard collection of each denomination year, do you use flips? I'm not sure what you refer to as flips. Are you talking about these here? I don't use these. I've use folders, put my coins in folders and stuff like that. But I use those. I call these 2x2 coin display things. So the coins I sell on eBay, I usually put in these just to protect them and display them. Yeah. And you can pick those up from Renix if you're interested. And there's the books that are quite handy. They're from Renix as well. That was another 2005. Check that one for the Flamingo. Yeah, and you can get, we'll just put this down here for a moment. You can get 10% off at Renix if you use my coupon code 10CCD. So Renix is a really good website and business. I've got links to it through my bio if you wanted a quick access across to it. And you get 10% off if you put 10CCD in the checkout, anything to do with Renix. So yeah, they've got those 2x2 coin display things, folders, books to do with coin and banknote values. lots of storage solutions. Yeah, so that's a really good place to go and check out. But yeah, anyway, 2001 check for Flamingo. What got you into coin collecting? Pretty much why I suppose some people might be watching right now. Just the interest in knowing that some things are worth more than just 5 cents. I found a coin that was a bit different. So, and I heard them talking on the radio about the coin I'd found, and they said that one's like people sell that or people buy it for I think $5 or $6. And I thought, geez, that's pretty cool. That it was a $2 coin and it was worth $5 or $6. And then I kept on finding those sorts of coins in my chain, so I kept putting them aside. And it just sort of sparked my interest, and I started watching videos on YouTube and people going through coins and starting to learn myself. And this was a few years ago now. Yeah, so just that interest in knowing that some things are worth a lot more than just the face value of the coin. What are the top 5 coins in the $1? I've got coin lists, so I've got a $1 coin list and the prices that they can sell for. So there's 31 different coins in the $1 coin list. But I've also got a free guide through the link in my bio as well. It's got 6 valuable coins you should be looking for, worth up to $6,900. So if you want that free guide, it's got pictures of some things to look for and a little bit of detail about each of those coins. So yeah, maybe grab that. Just put your name and email address in and it shoots it through to your email address. So yeah. And Nikki Goodall, do you put all 2004s aside or just some? I don't actually put 2004s aside. No. Should I be putting 2004s aside? I'm not too sure. All right, let's check this here. Are Aussie coins minted with certain metals? Yeah, there are. I don't know it off the top of my head, but the Royal Australian Mint website, it has all those details in there about exactly what sort of metal combinations are in each of the coins. So it's usually a bit of a combination of a couple of different metals. Is it a lot of work for banks to re-roll? No. I think in America they sort of roll them by hand. Maybe I'm not too sure. But in Australia, there's machines, so they send them off, and the machines sort of roll them all up and stuff like that. So it's not, it's not like you're putting the bank workers under a bit of pressure by having to sort of roll up the coins and stuff like that. See, a lot of banks in Australia, we have just the coins in little plastic bags, little they look like this. Whereas not many banks have the coins in coin rolls like this. It's mainly if the banks have got coin roll dispensing machines. They're a bit like ATMs, and you put your notes in and you select which coins you want, and it spits out these, and then retailers can just grab the coins and then put them into their tills like that. So not many branches have them in coin rolls. Most banks have those little coin bags. Just letting you know that the 2006 and 2014 can have a die clash error near Queen's Head. Oh, okay, cool. 50 cent piece. How can I learn more about collecting, as I'm new to it and want to know if half of mine are worth any? Yeah, I've got some coin lists through the link in my bio. There's a small charge for it, but you just got to find a couple of coins and it sort of pays for it. So yeah, across all of the lists, there's 192 different coins that are worth more than face value, and I include the prices that they can sell for, recent selling prices of those coins. It's a really good shortcut, I suppose, for knowing what coin collectors are willing to pay for some of those coins. And I use my lists in that I've got my lists up in front of me at the moment, so if I need to refer to them, I can refer to them. It's something that I've always sort of done, had lists up in front of me. I love your videos. Thanks for that, Justice Jess. All right, getting a little bit closer. I've only got 3 rolls to go, so let's see how we go. Do you collect foreign coins? Yeah, yeah, I don't come across heaps of them, but I found a couple of foreign coins today. What have we got here? This is a Fijian 5 cent coin I found today from 1969. And I found a New Zealand 5 cent coin from 1975. So, yeah, I always hold on to those if I find any of those foreign coins. What are we looking for? Specifics. One of the main things I'm looking for today is this. It's an error coin called a Flamingo error, and it's this one here. So on the bottom of the 5, looking for a little bit of extra metal off the bottom of the 5, and it looks a bit like a flamingo's beak. So I'd love to find one of those. The 2001 coins and the 2005 coins are sort of known to have it. Some prices, $29 to $50 each, are some recent selling prices on those coins to coin collectors who want them. So, but I'd love to have one in my own collection. So, ooh, and this is the year. It's a 2001. So this is one of the years that you can have it on. And you flip it over, and then you have a look to see up here if it's got extra bit of metal that looks like a flamingo's beak, and it doesn't. So that's the main thing I'm sort of looking for today. But someone just the other day, they wrote a comment to one of my videos that said that they'd found a flamingo error, and it sort of inspired me to bust out the 5 cent coins and try and find one myself. So yeah, how do you get your awesome roll opener? It's really cool. Thanks for that. Yeah, this is my brother made it for me actually. So it's Damascus steel pry tool. Got a little pocket clip so you can slide it in your pocket if you need it, stuff like that. But yeah, I just he gave it to me for my birthday last year, and yeah, helps me get the paper off the coin rolls. So that's cool. Yeah, sorry if I missed your questions, your comments. I'm sort of looking at the coins. So I miss a lot of questions and comments. So I appreciate them coming through, and apologies if I don't see your questions or comments. What's the best coin you've got? Ooh, geez, that's a good question. I've got so many coins. It's too hard to probably answer that one because there's so many I really appreciate and like. So I couldn't really just single one out. 2007. These can have the queen's head on both sides of the coin. Ooh, not on that one. What's the oldest coin you've gotten in a roll? Ooh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, from a roll, it'd be something like a 3p or a 6p coin or a shilling coin, and it probably maybe the 50s or something like that from the 1950s. They're all pre-decimal coins, those ones. So, but a similar size to some of our coinage. So I have come across some of those. Just like this foreign coin is a similar size. This is a New Zealand 5 cent coin. It's the same size as ours. Yeah, so what year is this one here? Year 2002. Is it true that the metal contents value of a 20 cent piece is worth more than the 50 cent piece? I'm not too sure. It probably is. I think the History of Money did a video just explaining the cost of the metal in the different denominations of coins. That was really interesting. So if you jumped across to his account and go back through some of his videos, you'll probably come across that. So yeah, some of the coins cost a lot more. I think the 5 cent coins cost more than what they are worth in value in their production, like their metal cost. Yeah. What Aussie rules footy team do you go for? I haven't really been following it this year, but maybe take a guess. It's probably a team that people go, oh, really? So bit of a hint there, but maybe take a guess in the comments. Do you collect Canadian coins? Yeah, if I come across them, but I don't specifically go out of my way looking for them and buying them and things like that. Yeah. Collingwood, yep, spot on. There we go. I may even got it straight away. Collingwood, the Magpies, yep. Yes, it is the Magpies, not Essendon, not the Bulldogs. North Melbourne, no. Yep. Do you go for Collingwood or Hawthorn? Yeah, Collingwood. NRL team? Don't really follow NRL as much, but probably the Melbourne Storm, just because I'm from Victoria. But yeah, Melbourne Storm. What's the rarest coin you have? How much does it go for? Oh, I'm not too sure off the top of my head what's the rarest coin I've got in my collection. I haven't valued them recently, as in knowing what the prices are recently. I found a couple of wavy baseline 20-cent coins that can be worth up to $5,000, but I sold mine for $300 because they were really worn. Their condition was pretty poor because they've been around for a long time. Because they're from 1966, those wavy baseline 20-cent coins. Only a small number of them came out. This one's in really good condition for 1998. So I wonder if this came out of a mint set and has ended up in circulation. It's a lot better quality than the other coins I'm sort of seeing. So I'll give a little wipe with the side of the bag to get any of those fingerprints off. But man, that's really shining up against that light, isn't it? Yeah, I might put that aside. That's cool. I have 5 red poppy $2 coins. Man, that's really good. Yeah, those red poppies, yeah, they're worth a fair bit. Okay. Tyson, hey Michael, have you found any lamination peels? Yeah, I'd have. Yeah, I found a few of them over my time. Yeah. Ooh, that was a 74. I could probably show you one. I've got one that's not the best example. I've got one on my desk in front of me, the lamination. So this is a 50-cent coin. It's got to be that lamination peel. It's this like a crack across the coin here. Yes, this is a 1980 50-cent coin. And yeah, that's called a lamination peel. So there you go. I'll put that on my desk up there. But I found a few of them over the years. Can you show us a clip error? I'm not sure if I've got any on my desk in front of me. No, I don't think I've got any on my desk in front of me. They're probably in folders and stuff like that. So, I do have a book. I'll show you from the book, actually. I've got the errors book, and that has photos and stuff like that of clips. It's got a whole section on clips. Alright, leave that aside. Get the errors book back out. Let's have a look at this here. So the errors book, we'll go to the contents page and it'll be a section on clips. Here we go. So clips, page 20. So this whole section has a lot of information about what clips are and how they come about. And then it has examples of clips. So that's got a clip on that pre-decimal coin, that half penny, and these are all the different sorts of clips. That 50-cent coin, really interesting sort of clips that can happen. This 20-cent coin here, got a crescent type clip. A lot of these are pre-decimal coins, the clips on these ones, but I might have some photos of other. There we go. There's a $2 coin that's been clipped. That's really interesting, that one there. Yeah, so there's plenty of different examples of clips in this book here, and it has explanations as to what's going on and if they're sold, what sort of prices they might have sold for and stuff like that. So heaps of different things that can happen. Yeah. Yeah, so if you're interested, I find this a really good book just to check. Like if you get a coin that looks a bit different, you go, geez, I'm not sure if this is a minting error or if it's just damage that's happened in the community. It's really good. I always refer to this book and check it out, look for the right section and read up the notes on it and stuff like that just to identify it. So yeah, well worth maybe picking up this book if you're semi-interested for sure. And if you go through the link in my bio to Renix, I've got this book and you get 10% off if you go through the link in my bio and use that code there to pick it up. So if you're semi-interested, the link in my bio, and I've got the other book too, the Renix Australian Coin and Banknote Values. You can go click on that link and go straight across to this book. there's a new edition just about to come out, so you can pre-order the new edition. So in about a week or two, it's got a pink, where this is blue, or this is green, sorry, green or blue. It's pink on the new edition, so yeah, you can pick that up and get 10% off as well if you're interested as well. So I use this book a lot for the paper banknotes, these older style paper banknotes, to get values on how much they're worth. But this has got information on all pre-decimal coins, decimal coins, collector coins, all sorts of things. So heaps of information in this book here. Really cool. All right, then. Well, I might sort of wrap things up there. Thanks, everyone, for jumping on the live. And I hope everyone has a great day and night. And yeah, we'll see you all again soon. I'll be back on with another live tomorrow, and I'll do plenty of videos. So yeah, if you're not following along, maybe follow my account and yeah, pick up some content and hopefully some tips on finding some rare and valuable coins. Cool. All right, have a good one, everyone. We'll see you later.